Welcome back here to Chain of Lakes Park in beautiful Titusville, Florida. Alan Slaughterzinski, Caleb Brown with you for the Firecrackers 16U Shepherd team, where they will play in their second game here today against the Fusion. And if the eye test means anything, it does look like this game will be a little bit more competitive than the last. The Firecrackers with a dominating performance and a 20-0 victory in that one. And we're going to have some position changes, and so we'll go through the lineup as we get started here on the bump here today, or not in the bump. I got to get the bump out of my head. That's That's baseball. In the circle today, I should say, for the Firecrackers under the guidance and tutelage of Coach Jeff Shepard is Lofton. She'll be pitching. It'll be Epper, Tepley, Dalek, Bledsoe, Snyder, Stockton, Crespo will be the EP. Ortega, Ulmer, Lofton, and Rodriguez is the lineup. Bledsoe, who caught the last game, is now down at third. Over at shortstop is Dalek. Down at second base is Stockton. Over at first base is Schneider. From left to right in the outfield, it's going to be Ulmer, Eppert, and Ortega. And the battery mate behind the plate for Lofton today is number 27, Tepley. And we are set. Timers rolling. As leading off is going to be Nikki Ronaldo, or Nelly Ronaldo. And I cannot read this coach's writing, so I hope these girls got their names on the back of their jerseys. First pitch. That's a beaut, and it's hit to the shortstop. Slow roller. Got to come up with it. Cannot. So it is a leadoff hit for the Fusion. And this will be Hal that steps in. So they get a leadoff single here. That's a good pitch. That's a good hit by Hal. Or, I'm sorry, by Fernandez. Fernandez, not Reynaldo. Fernandez. Well, that's a beaut. Lofton. That ball is fouled back and out of play, and she is quickly ahead of Hal. 0-2. 20-0 in that first one. I'd like to thank Caleb Brown. Downtown. Countdown. Cameraman. All of them. He's been them all. That ball is popped up and out of play, so a good at bat here for Hal. A little mass confusion between games. We thought we were on one field, and all of a sudden they moved us to another. Not only did they move us to another, but playing a different team. So this will be the final game of the day here for the 16th. Oh, little slapper back to the pitcher, up and over the first. Good play by the first baseman to corral that in, because the ball looked like it stuck in her hand there a little bit. Schneider adjust, and McIntyre will step to the dish here, as the Fusion will have a runner at second with nobody out. Tall young lady here at the plate. The pitch to McIntyre. And again, Lofton catches that corner. 0-1. I mean, that changeup was nasty, and it results in strike two. Nice pitch from Lofton. Now she's got to hit her a little off balance. See what happens here on the 0-2. Comes right at her, and McIntyre. Oh, what a catch! And they double it up. Den-a-dent. Ortega in right. dives for it, hauls it in, and doubles up the runner. Wow, what a play. They just don't come any better than that at any level. Nice piece of hitting by the hitter, though, as something to think about if you're the Firecrackers coming up. But 3 up, 3 down. Not the hard, not the easy way. We head to the bottom of the first inning. No score. Wow, what a play. Dude, that's what pops up on your phone. Clear your history. All right. All right, there we go. We're good. You know have you no longer have to immediately have the competitors pop up on your phone. What are you thinking of leaving me? I just what a play. What a play by Ortega to end that inning. All right, on the hill or in the circle, looks like Hale for the Fusion. And leading off for the Firecrackers, it'll be Eppert, Tepley, and Dalek. All right, so you can tell by the top of the first inning, this is already going to be a much more competitive game. So it's going to require all three phases, and Ortega certainly provided that in the bottom of the first there in right field with the defense as Eppert steps in. Hale looking to slap one down. Lacey Hale in the circle. Hale's 0-1. High and inside for a ball. And she's definitely looking to lay one down between the shortstop and the third baseman. Taking a big early jump. Pitch. Just misses. Low. And that'll be a leadoff walk. Ball 3. Yeah, I thought that was ball 3. Well, I'll give her this. She wants to reach that base. So Eppert. And there's a slapper foul. Now the count is full. Full count. Bottom's first, no score. There's a shot. Nice job by the second baseman to pick that up and throw it up. It looks like we're going to have a really good game here. Good defense, 1 out. And that'll bring up Tepley. Tepley steps in. She'll bat from the right side here. She may look to stick one down the right field line here, so high for a ball, 1-0. Lexi Hale on the mound for the Fusion. in the circle, I should say. That'll be ball 2. Dalek is on deck. Swung on and missed. Good comeback pitch. And the count is 2-1. And Shep tells her, "You're ready, you're ready." Outside, 3-1. 31, 3-1. That's a nice pitch and a good shot to the shortstop. Up and over to first, 2 outs. Not going to be easy. Nothing easy here for the Firecrackers 16U Shepherd. But if you're looking for the light at the end of the tunnel, it is that they are putting the bat on the ball here, which is a good sign. Dalek steps in. And she hits one down. That's a tough fielding ball. Oh! Nearly got her. Foul ball. Called by the home plate umpire. So that is 0-1. The off speed, a little low. Good thought, just a little low. 1-1. High and inside, 2-1 now. Cleanup hitter Bledsoe is on deck. 2 outs, bottom 1, no score here. Jana Lakes Park. Drops just below the knees for a ball. 3-1 now. 3-1. So Lexi Hale's going to have to bring it here. She does, and that catches the corner. That's a pretty pitch. 3-2. There's a shot. Hauled in by the center fielder for the third and final out. So each team has had an opportunity to bat, and both defenses have come up nicely for their respective pitchers. We head to the top of the second. No score between the Fusion and the Firecrackers. Today's game is brought to you by Uberzati. Uberzati is a set of scientifically developed protocols that have been refined and perfected over the last 20 years to rapidly develop athletes beyond their normal capabilities to build sustainable speed, power, agility, and endurance with optimal running form and efficiency that translates to peak performance and injury prevention in whatever sport the student athlete competes in. For more information, give them a call at 321-412-5972. Email them at info@uberzati.life or check them out online at uberzati.life. Should have brought 2 T-shirts. The good news is after 15 years of living in Florida, I'm finally used to the heat. Dude, tap the screen. Just tap it. Okay. Can you back up a hair on it? Are you zoomed in at all? Because you got that top wire in it. You got to lower that. Going down. No, lower. It's got to go lower. I don't want that bar in there. There you go. That's good. Perfect. No score, top of the second. Lofton in the circle for the Firecracker. And that's a shot to the shortstop that just hits a divot over the first. Got her! Great play. What a play. These defenses are reeling it today. That was Dalek with the big play over at shortstop. That's a strike. Nice job by Lofton. This is Bella Reed at the plate for the Fusion. Little tapper. Lofton up and over to first for the second out. Good job by Lofton to pick that up. The ball had a nice little top spin on it that could have provided some trouble. She settled it down and got the out. Bring up Ellie Fernandez. So I guess, well, I'm not going to say it on air. I'm trying to figure out the signals they're calling out from the bench. I think I got it. It's only taken me, well, knowing Coach Shep for broadcasting his games for 5 years, I think it just hit me. It's a pitch. Yep. If I'm right, then I know what the next pitch is. Yep, got it. Another strike. 0-2. Did he? Oh, 1-1. Okay. There's a Fernandez likes it down there low, so you know that's where you got to come here at 1-2. Okay. 1-2. Low. Little spinner there. Lofton says that's my fault. 2-2 now is the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The off-speed pitch drops in for a ball low, 3-2. So a full count for Lofton here. See what? Yep. I think she's going to come right back with a fastball here. Pitched, and there's a ground ball foul. That's exactly what we got there. So the count will remain full at 3-2. Each team has had a runner on. Or no, I'm sorry, they didn't. That wasn't a walk. Oh, strike 3 called. And that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the second. No score. There you go, Caleb. I'll take that one. Oh, that's perfect. Slide over, yeah. There you go. You in? Keep going. Pick it up. Over the top. There you go. You should be in. That's a beaut. That's a beaut right there. You good? You good? All right, perfect. I got a feeling one of these girls is going to put one out of here today. They got some power. They can hit. Both of these teams. They can hit, they can field, they can pitch. That's three pretty good qualities to have. Lofton. Coming up after the game, our post-game interviews today will be Coach Jeff Shepard today. You all right? Good? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right, this is Bledsoe at the plate. Nearly hit her inside. Bledsoe is all business. I like it. The pitch. She did not go. Good call by the first base umpire there. Slide this over a little bit more. Again, I want to thank Ubrzati and Tim Stockton, Brevard Sports Network, and Ubrzati. That's a beaut. And Ubrzati has once again partnered. Ubrzati will be with us through the fall and winter sports seasons. The pitch. Oh my goodness! In the gap off the wall. What a smack by Bledsoe. She rounds first and she'll stop at second with a leadoff double. And that'll bring up Schneider. Good piece of hitting there by Bledsoe. Gets away, and Bledsoe will take third base. And now the Firecrackers with their best opportunity of the early inning affair here to plate a run. This is a team that defends well, so a ball by the catcher doesn't necessarily mean an automatic run. What a nice bunt. They're going to wait now. Nice job. And they're going to run to second, and great piece of where have we seen that before? What a bunt. What a play. Everybody safe. Second and third. Stockton to the dish. 2 RBI opportunity out here with nobody out in the bottom of the second. And she bunts. And the ball hits the plate. Inside. 1-1. Good eye by Stockton. Plays for Holy Trinity. Had a good year this year. They made the playoffs. When I say the playoffs, I don't mean districts. I mean the FHSAA State Series play. young team. And she's all over that. And, of course, back in that game earlier today against Team Knicks, the 20-0 win, she had about a foul off about 8 or 9 pitches and eventually drew a walk. So she can swing the stick. Here's the pitch. And there's a shot that's going to score a run. As nice job of hitting. Did exactly what she needed to do there. She hit the ball to the other side, got it on the ground, and allowed the run to score. Good piece of hitting by Stockton, and the Firecrackers lead it 1-0. So bringing up Crespo. Runner at third now, 1 out. Pitch to Crespo, and she fouls it back. That's all right. Scared me the first time over there on the other field. I didn't duck that time. Jaylene Crespo. Outside. Ortega on deck, who made the big catch in right field to prevent a run. Inside. Another ball. Oh, what a bunt. And coming in, a little suicide squeeze there, if you will. And it's 2-0. Firecrackers. As Ortega steps in now with 2 outs and the base is empty. You win games when you don't leave runners stranded. And there's a chopper to the third baseman. Way to go by the third baseman. She stayed down on that, but that'll end the inning. But not before. The Firecrackers played 2 runs on the big. It's all started with the big leadoff double by Bledsoe. We head to, I believe, the top of the third already. And it's 2-0 Firecrackers. Type in 2-0. So Lofton steps in for her third inning here. She's done an outstanding job so far and had the defense behind her to support her. And as a result, has a 2-0 lead. Lexi Lofton. All right, 2-0 here, top of the third inning. This is Roberts at the plate. And there's a slow grounder to the first baseman who's going to pick it up and tag the runner. 1 out, 1 pitch. And that's what you like to see. As Lexi Hale steps in, so this would be a pitcher-to-pitcher battle. Nice change up. 0-1 to Hale. $50-mile-an-hour fastball hit to the second baseman, up and over to first. 3 pitches, 2 outs here in the top of the third, moving right along. This will bring up number 24, Angelina Martinez. Pitch. That ball is hit at good. Nice job by the second baseman to come in and snag that. It looked like it was going to drop or maybe get over, but it just died. And keeping the track on it there was, who was that? I believe that was Lofton. No, Lofton's in the circle. Oh, that was Stockton. Stockton over at second base doing that. Nice job. So we go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Firecrackers. Ulmer set the lead off here. See what Ulmer does here. She tries to drill one or slap one here. That's a nice looking pitch. Strike one right on the inside corner. There's a slapper between the shortstop and the third baseman. I mean, that was the only place she could put that, and she put it there. Good piece of hitting by Ulmer. Now to bring up Lofton, the pitcher. Rodriguez will run for Ulmer. That's a strike. And down to second on the wild pitch goes Rodriguez, and now a runner at second here with nobody out. One ball and one strike. High for ball two, 2-1. What is the time limit? 90 minutes?
Yes. No, hour and 15.
Hour 15. So, wow, not even 90. There's that ball is bunted and foul. So the time limit is 75 minutes. 2-2. There's a hard ground ball. That'll advance the runner. There's something out there that's grabbing that ball on that side of the field. I don't know if it's that little divot in the field there, but it is slowing those balls dramatically. Anyway, it's going to bring up top of the lineup and Everett. Runner at third, looking to add another one. That ball almost back to the screen. 1-0. So Rodriguez at third, one out here. Low for ball two, 2-0. Ball three. Coming to you live from Channel Lakes Park here in Titusville. That's going to score Rodriguez. And the second baseman will make an error there. That's the first error. And it's 3-0. Firecrackers on top. As Tepley steps in, one out. And throw down to second, gets into center field. And the base will be stolen. That was a good job by the base runner there. Effort to pick up a stolen base. Throw just a little right to the bag. But a good backup to prevent the runner from advancing to third. But another opportunity for the Firecrackers to plate a run. And they're going to go to third. Nobody's covering. And that is a great play. That's Jeff Shepard right there. Calls the bunt, calls the steal, in hopes of trying to catch nobody covering third. And that's exactly what ended up happening. Good job by Coach Shep down there on third with that double call. The pitch popped up and out of play. That is hard play to execute. A very, very difficult play to execute. What's that? Oh. Huh? Tell me now. Come here. Oh, well. The pitch. Oh, my. That's run 4. That's about as hard hit ball as you'll see. And stopping at second base is Tepley. She picks up the RBI, and it's 4-0 Firecrackers. As Dalek steps up. Am I saying that last name right, Dalek? Delac. See, I told you I'd get it before it was all over. Hey, Dave, feel free to correct me. Delac is in. And there's a ground ball. Nice job. And Delac is going to reach. And first and second, that's a tough play. Tough play. Bledsoe back in. And of course, the last time she was up, she drilled one to the fence. First and second, one out, 4-0. Firecrackers on top. Brevard County doing their thing. Just off the plate. 1-0. Maddie Bledsoe. 2-0. So a hitter's count for Maddie Bledsoe here. Runners at first and she fouls it back. She wants that one again. You know that. Coach is looking at her. Smiles. Says, yeah, I know. 2-1 now. Lexi Hale throwing strikes. The bats of the Firecrackers just catching up to him. Pitch from Hale. Popped up. Good pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, 4-0. Firecrackers on top. A beautifully hot day, if there is such a thing. And the count is full now at 3-2. So we'll see if Shep. Oh, they are gonna. They do it. She's out. Got her. Good play. Good play. That was a great tag applied by the third baseman. Got her. Runner had the bag stolen, but then slid in, and a quick tag gets the runner. Here's the pitch. Oh. So the count is full now with a runner at second. And the pitch. And Bledsoe fouls it back. And the count remains full. 2 outs now. 2 outs. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good battle here between Hale and Bledsoe. Who's going to win it? Base hit likely scores a run with 2 outs now. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one is looped into left field and around third and scoring the 5th run for the Firecrackers is Delac. And the battle won by Bledsoe there. And it's 5-0. Still 2 outs. So the base running blunder or mistake, if you want to call it, cost them the 6th run. And that one is hit into right field. I think that ball was caught her out. Great catch by the right fielder. What a catch to end the inning. Great defense. And that'll do it, but not before. The Firecrackers plate 3 more. We head to the bottom of the third, top of the fourth, rather. 5-0. Firecracker Shep on top. Once again, today's broadcast brought to you by Uber Zotti. Uber Zotti A set of scientifically developed protocols that have been refined and perfected over the last 20 plus years to rapidly develop athletes beyond their normal capabilities to build sustainable speed, power, agility, and endurance with optimal running form and efficiency that translate to peak performance and injury prevention in whatever sport that student athlete or professional chooses to compete in. Please know that Uberzati is for serious athletes ranging from middle school through high school, college, and professional levels. Uberzati is not for young looking or young children looking to have fun or more mature individuals looking to lose weight, get in shape, or do CrossFit. We head to the top of the fourth, and it's 5-0. So Lofton
I'll stay there for you. Yeah.
back in the circle again. Your mom just called you on accident. Just want to let you know. Right, right, right. Top four. What number is that young lady? Seven. Feliciano and Pena here to lead off the top of the fourth for the Fusion. And it's 0-1 to Feliciano. Strike two. Lofton with the 0-2. Change up. Good cut there by Feliciano to stay alive. Count remains 0-2. Just off the outside corner. Good to see Coach Mullen on the broadcast here today. Of course, Kendall Signs, a big part of Brevard Sports Network's softball coverage. Popped up and off the fence. Kendall Signs, of course, sponsored a lot of what we did this year softball. We broadcast over 40 games and, of course, all the way to the state championship with the Melbourne Bulldogs. Count remains 0-2 to Feliciano. Here's the pitch. Low, 2-2. So it's 2-2. I just love the fact that we're able to do club softball. We've been trying to do it for 2 years. Here's the pitch from Lofton, and all of a sudden she's lost the strike zone, and it's 3-2. So Feliciano has battled all the way back from 0-2 for a full count here at 3-2. Always good to get the leadoff hitter aboard. They score about 65% of the time. The pitch from Lofton. She rebounds to strike her out. 1 out. So she goes 0-2, then full count, and then strikeout. Nice job by both there, the batter and the pitcher, as Alicia Pena steps in. Swung on and missed. And right now, Lofton is a little out of the zone. That ball's a little low. She's got to get it up a little bit more. Might see something off speed here. Here's the pitch. And there's a grounder to the third baseman. Bledsoe up and over to first, throws it away. And good backup by Ortega. And that's a hit. I don't think she would have had her. Had she taken second, I'd give her the air, but I'm going to give her a hit on that one. That's an infield single. And that'll bring up Gabby Baker. The pitch. And Baker fouls that off and out of play. So we got a runner at first with the one out here. The on-deck hitter is Mallory Hines. Now, you know the name Mallory Hines because Mallory is Satellite Scorpions' top pitcher. That's a shot into center field. Good piece of hitting there as Mallory Hines steps to the dish. So Mallory was an outstanding pitcher this year for the Satellite Scorpions. She did an outstanding job, just a freshman, for Coach Fadul. And she's an outstanding hitter, too. So she's got an opportunity here to get some runs back. Here's the pitch. That ball it's trouble, but caught. First base runner was called out for leaving early. And Hines. So no pitch. Coach Fadul was, of course, Coach Tom Fadul was, of course, our co-manager of the year with Dan Adele this year. Pitch to Hines, and the off-speed pitch. So it's just 0-1 to Hines. Hines with a shot in the left field, and they'll hold the runner at third. So a good piece of hitting by Mallory Hines, the Satellite Scorpion. And we go back to the top of the lineup. And an opportunity here. They need a little two-out rally here. But back to the top of the lineup. That's always a good thing when you're looking for runs. This is Nelly Fernandez. Lofton. 1-0 to Lofton. Top of the fourth, 5-0. Firecrackers on top. But the Fusion are threatening here with two outs, runners at first and third. Popped up, playable, certainly playable, and hauled in for the third and final out. So no runs on two hits, no errors, two left. We head to the bottom of the fourth, 5-0 Firecrackers. It's a big out. So after the game, we'll interview Shep over there underneath. And we are indeed going to see Mallory Hines in the circle for the Fusion. Mallory with an outstanding season for Satellite. So how about that, Caleb? We get to see a couple of Brevard County girls going at it here in the circle. Satellite 12 and 11 this year. Hines a big reason for that. All right, Stockton will step in. She's had a good day at the dish and in the field. Bottom of the fourth, 5-0 here. Don't know how much time we got left. Yeah, Hines, she deals. Hines, strike two. Stockton's ready now. Watch her battle here. Straight to center field. I tell you what, if you're not impressed with the way Stockton swings the bat, took a look at two of them. Really good pitches from Mallory Hines. Sized her up and then got the base hit. Nice job. Crespo steps in. Jaylene Crespo. And Crespo fouls the first pitch off. So one thing about a Jeff Shepard coach team, they can hit. Make no mistake about it. And that's the first ball that Hines has thrown. 1-1 to Crespo. See if Shep tries to push the envelope here a little bit and play a little small ball, advancing runners. And he does indeed have Crespo square to bunt. That's why they wear face masks. Crespo is on it. She's just got to get out a little earlier. And the count is 1-2. 2-2. 2-2. Check that. 2-2. Hines to Crespo. Outside, and the count is full. 3-2. Three balls and two strikes to Crespo. The payoff pitch coming from Hines. There's a shot. Nice job. Flips the second for one. Over to first. That was pretty. 6-4. Nearly had the three for the double play. But they get the lead runner. Good job defensively there. Almost a textbook 6-4-3. But Crespo beats out the throw. Just barely. Ortega steps in. Mia Ortega with a great catch. Grounded out to the third baseman her first time up. Here's the pitch. And the aggressive nature. I love it. Mallory Hines works quick.
There you go. There you go.
Back to Hines. Hines turns, fires, got her. Nice job by Mallory. Nearly got the runner at second as well on the back throw. But that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Good play by Mallory as Almer steps in now. Doesn't it hurt when they do that? You hear that? Swinging the bat and practice back and hitting it off their back. Ulmer puts one. That's going to drop it in the gap. Crespo around third. She'll score the sixth Firecracker run. And safe at second is Ulmer as she gaps one to the opposite field. And a 2 out RBI double. And it's 6-0 for Coach Shepard's Firecracker team. And that'll bring up Lofton. That's a nice pitch. Strike one. We'll be back tomorrow for the finale of this one. There's a back to Hines. That bounces off of Mallory. He's got to be quick. Won't get her. And the throw gets away, and Almer will come all the way around to score the seventh Firecracker run. The old saying, the old adage in baseball is, softball and baseball, is you put the ball in play and good things can happen, and that's a perfect example of that right there. As the top of the lineup steps up in Eppert. I like the way she rolls up her sleeves and steps up there. She's just ready to. She's ready to go. Umpire telling her she's got to speed it up a little, get in the box, be ready. And Hines rocks, kicks, and fires. A little slapper may drop, won't drop. Good jack by the shortstop. But the Firecrackers somehow manufacture 2 runs with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. They'll head to the top of the fifth with a 7-0 lead. Wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Shep put in a new pitcher here. And Lofton has done a great job here today, but just wouldn't be surprised to see someone else in the circle, and we will, I believe. And it's going to be Bledsoe. Or no, she walks over the ball. All right, she faked me out. Rodriguez will get the ball and the call now. So Rodriguez is in the circle now, 7-0. Is this it? 8 minutes. Yep, this is it. 8 minutes to go. So this is it right here. 7-0. 7-0. Yep. Yep. So this is it right here. This will end it. I tell you what, I've been impressed by you umpires today. You guys do a really good job. Yeah, it's nope, not a problem. Yeah.
Well, give him a raise. We got a good crew here.
You really do. I mean, you really do. pace of play is great. I mean, it's just fantastic.
I like this crew. I've worked with this crew many times.
Who do you work for, like during high school?
I work for FPO,
I,
FHSAA.
do you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
But it's the FPO organization.
Right. Yeah, like we know the MCOA. Like we're closely connected to the MCOA. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys do a terrific job. All right, 7 minutes to go. So this is the last inning here, last half inning of the game. As Hal will step in. And they need some runs. So far today, Firecrackers have outscored their opponents 27-0 in 2 games. Now that's a little. This one's only 7-0. The previous game was 20-0, but you get the point. They've still allowed no runs. Rodriguez, my goodness, Shep's got everybody on this team can throw. Once again, we'll be back tomorrow. Excited to come back tomorrow. These girls get a real good shot to win this tournament. That one kind of slipped out a little bit, I think. 1-1 to Hal. It's ground ball. Bledsoe up and over to first. And the coachable moment there is the stretch wasn't needed. You gotta let the ball come to you. And so she didn't, and that cost her a couple of inches, which caused the ball to go off the top of her glove. But every moment's a coachable moment. But they get the leadoff runner on, and we've seen crazy things happen. Runner will advance to second. McIntyre at the plate. All they got to get is 3 outs. Outside. Nice pitch. I don't think you worry about that runner at second at all. Just get this out here. 2 balls and a strike. She scores, no harm, no foul. That ball is roped down the left field line and foul. So it's 2-2, and I'm getting the feeling that McIntyre is going to make an adjustment here. Will Rodriguez. Smack, and I'll get past the center fielder, so 1 run will score. And McIntyre on the changeup there was not fooled, and she hung it in and she hung it out. McIntyre with an RBI double, and it's 7-1 with nobody out here. Low for a ball. These things happen, right? The next thing you know, you put a couple of runners on. Next thing you know, it's 7-4, right? That'll bounce in the dirt, and it's 2-0. Timeout. And I think coach is just going to come out and say, hey, look, put it over the plate. 3 minutes to go in the game, but they'll finish the inning. So the Fusion are going to get the last say here. Try to fill up a little hole there. The question is, if your coach is, how far do you go? I mean, Rodriguez, she's throwing strikes. That's why I'm behind the mic, and Jeff Shepard makes those decisions. 7-1. Nobody out here. Final inning of play. That's a nice looking off speed breaker that drops in there. That ball's like a knuckle change. It just dies. 2-1. 2-1 now. Pitch. High. 3-1. Ball four. Runners at first and second. And we'll get a pinch runner here. Ball one. That ball is lifted into left field. It's going to drop and get past the left fielder. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And on to third with a tagged out. But 2 runs have crossed the plate, and all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, it's 7-3. They get the lead runner at third, but 2 runs have scored. And that means that the tying run can actually come to the plate. Grounder back to the pitcher, and that's 2 quick outs right there. So good job by Rodriguez. So the final hope. So the timer's gone off. So this is the final batter here. This is Roberts at the plate, the left-handed hitting Roberts. So it looked promising there for a moment, but 2 quick outs has diminished the rally. Down to their final out are the Fusion. 7-3 here in the top of the 5th. Pitch. Popped up. Playable. Bledsoe calls it. Has it. And that'll end it. So that'll do it. So the Fusion and the Firecrackers play a good one. A 7-3 victory by Shepherd 16U Firecrackers. They go 2-0 on the day and outscore their opponents 27-3 in the process. We'll be back tomorrow with the finales of this one right here at Chain of Lakes Park in Titusville. Once again, we'd like to thank Tim Stockton and Ubrzati. For Caleb Brown, I'm Alan Slaughterzinski. Once again, your final score, Firecracker 7, Fusion 3. Have a great day, everybody.